Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from Skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. Today we're talking about the Armada Declivity 92 Ti. This is an awesome ski. It was introduced a few years ago and really helped mark a new era for Armada with just some killer directional all-mountain skis. I think the 92 Ti has probably become the most popular among that whole collection. I've seen it earn some pretty significant accolades from other media outlets as well. If you follow us here at Ski Essentials, you probably know that I am quite fond of this ski. I've owned a pair. I think I gave those to a coworker. I don't own a pair anymore, but I have owned a pair, and if I didn't have access to so many skis, I almost definitely would still own a pair because they truly are one of my favorite skis in, say, the around 90 underfoot with metal category. And a reason why is Armada does things a little bit differently in this ski than most manufacturers. To start, we have a Caruba wood core, which is a little bit lighter than most wood that you would see in the wood core of a kind of ripping, powerful ski like this. I think that helps a lot. It helps keep the weight down a little bit. And then they use what Armada calls articulated titanal banding. So there basically is a full width metal laminate through most of the ski. And then in the shovel, it kind of splits into what I imagine as like fingers, although they're closer. They're more like that with just little slits in between them. And basically what's happening is that's allowing this portion of the ski to articulate or to twist a little bit. They're removing torsional stiffness. I always think it's cool when a manufacturer can control the amount of torsional stiffness in different portions of the ski, and this is one of the best examples of why that can be really cool. So it allows you to enter a turn more easily and more smoothly, and then as you're in the turn, you benefit from the rest of that metal laminate, the full width metal laminate, and you're actually pressing those little bands together and creating more energy. So when you release out of the turn, you get this like really cool snap and pop out of the turn. So I think construction is very cool and very interesting compared to, say, most traditional skis in this category. It's cool to see a brand like Armada kind of think outside the box and use different materials in different ways. From a shaping perspective here, a lot of camber in these skis. I think that's important. You know, I talked about that release out of a turn and the energy. A lot of that's coming from the camber as well. They just have a great feel, and you can push so hard against them with that camber and a pretty stiff flex to go along with it. So a lot of ski there to push against, but we do get a nice amount of tip rocker in this ski. So hopefully it comes through on camera. Even if I decamber it a little bit, it pops up just a tiny bit more. As you go wider in the declivity line, you get more and more rocker as they are a little bit more designed for softer snow or increasingly designed for soft snow. There's still not much tail rocker in these skis. That kind of changes when you get up to the 102, or at least the feel changes. In this ski, when you have it on snow, to me, the highlight of this ski is just the way that it links some of the smoothest carving turns you can possibly imagine. It is not a front-side carving ski. Something like the Declivity 82 Ti would fall much closer to that front-side world. So if you're looking for like precise edge-to-edge quickness, you might want to go narrower. But a lot of skiers don't worry too much about edge-to-edge quickness and care more about the feeling when you're in that actual turn. And this ski it's hard to put into words, but it absolutely rips. And it's one of the like dampest, quietest skiing experiences that I can recall. And I've skied a lot of different things in the past few years, and there truly is something about this ski that feels different. Every time I ski it, I just feel like the ski is absolutely glued to the snow surface, but in a good way. when I'm carving, when I want to retain good contact with the snow, it is unbelievably smooth. And then there is like a touch of versatility to it as well. It's not the lightest thing in the world. You know, I mentioned that lighter wood core in this ski that does help out. This is a 180 centimeter length, and we're just under 1,900 grams. So it's not the heaviest thing in the world, but it doesn't feel crazy light on your feet. So it doesn't feel like the quickest ski when you get into moguls or tight trees or anything like that. I think the Declivity 88C is a superior ski in most of those situations, but it can do it. And it actually can do it better than kind of a lot of the skis that I've just loosely referenced in this category. A lot of the heavy, powerful all-mountain skis with metal. I do think the 92 Ti feels a touch more forgiving and a touch more capable when you take it into softer snow and off-piste situations. So definitely something to keep in mind. There are a lot of choices in this category. I'm not going to waste our time and just list through them all. Something that would be very interesting is wait for our 2024 comparison videos to come out, or if you are watching this later in the season, then it already is out. Go find that video, and I guarantee we will talk about this ski compared to some of the other models in that collection, so to speak, and how it sets itself apart. So, super cool ski. Love the Declivity 92 Ti from Armada. Let us know if you have any questions about it. I've skied it so much, I'm happy to talk more and more about it. So yeah, let us know if you have any questions, and we will talk to you soon.